Hi, I'm Alexandra Webb and I'm a plus size tight lacer. This week I am going to talk about my fitness routine. So this week, as you can see, I'm wearing an overbust corset. This is the only overbust I actually own. This isn't custom, this is an off the rack one made by Forever in Black. Basically I borrowed it for a photo shoot, fell in love. The waist is slightly too low on me in this one, so I don't actually use this one to tight lace in, but I'm wearing it for the purposes of the video just to show off part of my collection. My partner bought it for me for Christmas, yeah, it isn't custom, so the waist is slightly too low on me because I'm long-waisted, but you know, it fits mostly well. It certainly looks pretty damn fine as far as I'm concerned. It's pretty comfortable and I'm quite happy with it, really. I'll do a little twirl and you can see that. And these fabulous lacy sides. I love these. I really do love this corset. This is probably my favourite in my current collection. I am looking at getting another overbust at some point, but this is what I have at the moment. As you can see, it has plenty of curve and fantastic lace. And you know, I generally love it. I recently got this, which is a neck corset or posture collar to match it. A neck corset, basically, it just sort of holds my neck in place. It doesn't work like a corset. Obviously it doesn't, you know, it doesn't like squeeze your neck into an hourglass shape or anything like that. It's just nice to wear with the corset, I think. Nice and matching, and as you can see, it has this really cute lace bat on it and I love it. So yeah, fitness was corseted. Obviously if you are tight lacing, if you're wearing a corset every day, your core muscles aren't as engaged when you're just doing your general everyday stuff, because everything's held up by a corset rather than being held up by your muscles. So when I'm not wearing a corset, obviously, because if you wear a corset while you're exercising, it doesn't give you as much, your core muscles don't really feel the benefit of it. But when I'm not corseted, every day I will do a routine that works on core strength. I do all sorts of routines. I will link a few in the description of my favourites. But basically, really, you want stuff that's got like sit-ups and press-ups and planks and stuff like that in. That strengthens your core, keeps everything nice and tight so you don't end up with any muscle wastage. Because if you wear corsets a lot and you aren't using your core, then you're gonna have problems if you then stop wearing them. It's also good to make sure you target your lower back now and then as well, because again, that's a set of muscles you aren't really using when you're uncorseted. Basically just be sensible, really, make sure everything is kept strong and in use. One thing I will say is though, if you end up pulling a muscle because of your exercise routine or anything like that, especially in the early days, if you're just getting used to a new routine, you're probably gonna like end up with a bit of muscle ache. Take a day off. Take a couple of days off if you need it. Let your body heal before going back into the corset, otherwise you can give yourself some permanent damage, and that is not good at all. Really what you want to be doing is doing this slowly. It's a slow journey. Don't try and be in competition with somebody else because they're further on the tight lacing journey than you. Just, you know, be sensible about it. It's called waist training, it's not called insta waist, you know? I don't really eat any differently when I'm in a corset. A lot of people have said that maybe they eat smaller portions, or like they have to do 6 small meals a day instead of 3 big ones. Can't really say I've like experienced any differences between the way I eat corseted and the way I eat uncorseted. I eat pretty much the same. But again, it's one of those, your mileage may vary. I also have seen people say online that sometimes they have issues with acid reflux when they're corseted. I've not had that. I haven't really had very many issues like that. Sometimes I need to drink a little bit more. I don't know why that is, but I do need to drink a little bit more water. I recall in a couple of interviews Mr. Pearl has said that, you know, he can't drink beer or carbonated drinks, and I can, but I do have to drink a little slower. If I'm drinking a carbonated drink, I can't just gulp it down, because then that makes me really uncomfortable, because obviously you end up with trapped gases, and if you're cosseted, can't go anywhere, and it can hurt. So that's the only really real difference I've noticed, if I'm honest. I think that about wraps it up for this week. Next week I'm planning on making a video about how to lace yourself in. I know there are videos about it, but it's something people have asked me about, and I get it a lot. And so basically I'm mostly making a video so that I have my own video that I then send to people. So I hope that's something that you'll find interesting. Goodbye for now.